the tornado vortex signature now for a good 10 minutes or so. So we like seeing that. The chances of a new tornado warning being reissued look lower and lower now. But remember, we're half land, half water, and sometimes that can create some water spouts as it moves back over the other side there towards the Kennedy Space Center. Got a brand new image there, so let's go and take a look at that reflectivity mode one more time to see if a couplet is redeveloping now over the river. And in fact, you look right in through here, there may be a couplet refiring through this corridor closer to the eastern extent now of that tornado warning area. There is a clear couplet there, Jason, by my eye, and you're seeing it there as well. So we're going to watch this. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some amazing pictures as we head into the evening hours from folks that live in this vicinity or shooting their digital images, hopefully carefully, because there's a lot of lightning ongoing there. But there is a clear pulsing up there right now, just north of the shuttle landing facility. I've seen this happen many a time. You know, it looks like it's weakening, and all of a sudden it's half land over water becoming over all water. You get a water spout, and then you get a tornado warning being reissued on the other side towards Pad A and Pad B. But that's why those guys were smart enough. They included the entire area there, and that was well done on their part. Let's take a look now at that reflectivity mode and the barren mode one more time to see if the winds are actually intensifying as we're crossing the river and the other side approaching both pads. Right there's that couplet not showing any signs of flaring up, in fact behaving itself, so that is certainly some good news there, but it doesn't mean that we're done because there's a clear couplet still there signifying that there may be some rotation still within this thunderstorm. And over Jason's right shoulder, I'm going to ask him to take a look at our laptop, to take a look at what we call our GR level 3 to see if in fact there is a TVS signature back on there, and he'll chime in here in a second. But there's your hail core just to the west now of the shuttle landing facility. Of course, there's Astronaut High School, there's MIMS, I-95 and 1. This all building off towards the south-southeast. All right, Jason, I'm curious. I need to know. What are you seeing?
Yeah, there's no, you know what? I don't see anything of that nature on here, Tony, which is great news. That is certainly what we like to see. But, you know, as you mentioned, we still are seeing that significant couplet there across portions of extreme northeast Brevard County. Right now, the worst of the storm is just on the north side, the northern fringe, right up against the Indian River there as you're heading out of Titusville, and this is going to be tracking over into the shuttle landing facility, the Kennedy Space Center complex. But there's of course the bridge going across the river over toward the Kennedy Space Center. Just that's where the brunt of this is.
Jason,
right now.
Real quick, not to interrupt you, but just reading some local storm reports now. Wind gust 56 knots out on the Cape with the southern storm moving offshore. The broad rotation with that bow is becoming more and more broad west, northwest of the Merritt Island refuge there. So again, that's that bowing out, and that's certainly a good sign.
Yeah, that is. And we're just going to lapse the velocity mode here, so we can keep an eye on where the rotation is still left. And is back across the northern fringe of the Mosquito Lagoon east. MIMS right into here is where we're still seeing some of that twisting of the winds, but broad out a little bit. So it's more of a broad rotation, less of a intense rotation. That's a good sign. Certainly not finished with this warning quite yet. 7:32 right now, officially goes till 7:45. Unless the National Weather Service in Melbourne chooses to cancel that warning early. So State Highway 406, this is one of those roads that's been impacted by this severe weather warning. The severe thunderstorm has moved off of the Cape, away from the Air Force Station there, but there's still a lot of potential severe weather, still moving off generally to the southeast, over toward the shuttle landing facility. So folks there hopefully have headed on home for the day. Most people taking shelter if they are still out there. This is a nasty, severe, damaging wind.